Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, I think this qualifies as a hate crime. Why? Because Derek Chauvin, the guy who was accused and convicted of the death of, what's his name, Floyd. Can't even remember his first name, even though they tried so much. George Floyd, Pink Floyd. Yeah, George Floyd. He was stabbed, if you remember, a week ago or so, or more than a week ago, in the penitentiary, and he was stabbed 22 times while he was in the library in a correctional facility. He was stabbed by a former federal informant. You can make shit up. A guy who was part of a gang, a Mexican gang. And he stabbed Chauvin because of the Black Friday, because of the Black Lives Matter. I have all that in 2 articles. So that qualifies as a hate crime. Guy who was in a Mexican gang tried to kill, attempted murder, right? A white man because of Black Friday, because that clicked on his Black Lives Matter. Now, if you think it's not, then you are normal. But here we're not pretending to be normal in this video. We are just like them. Because if you would put things differently, the inmate, let's say, would have been white. Let's say Chauvin would have been, I don't know, black. Then that would definitely be called a hate crime. So, doesn't really matter. Here it is, the article coming from CNN. I'm trying to gain legitimacy here. Inmate charged with attempted murder after stabbing Derek Chauvin 22 times. Well, he was very fast, I can tell you that, before other people intervened. He must have got him from behind. Inmate accused of attacking Derek Chauvin, the former police officer, approximately 22 times with an improvised knife in an attack the Arizona inmate had been contemplating for around a month, according to court documents. Premeditated attempted murder. According to federal complaint, at approximately 12:30 p.m. local time on November 24th, Chauvin was in the law library at the Federal Correctional Institution. So the guy was trying to, continue his intellectual work in Tucson, Arizona, when John Turskak, 52, attacked him, causing serious bodily injury. Federal corrections officers immediately responded after 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Yeah, okay, I guess. If you're fast enough. Responded to and deployed the OC spray to subdue Turskak. The criminal complaint added. Now, they're not going to tell us who that guy was, but we're going to go to a different article right here, coming from CBS News. Again, trying to build legitimacy here. Who is John Turskak, man accused of stabbing Derek Chauvin 22 times? So we have here, all right, it says that charged with attempted murder, assault to commit murder, assault with dangerous weapon, and assault resulting in seriously bodily injury. Documents allege that he stabbed Chauvin with an improvised knife in the law library of the Tucson Federal Correctional Institution on November 26. All right, it says here, he saw the opportunity on Black Friday and said he attacked Chauvin on that day because it was symbolic of the Black Lives Matter. So he supported that. He made a connection, hate crime movement, and on top of all that. But I don't see that in all his charges. I don't see any hate crime in here. Remember, hate crime by itself, it's just a if you just talk, it can be a crime unless you threaten someone or you incite to violence. Then they can, prosecute you and so on. But if you just say hateful things, that's not a crime. The crime is when you do something, like for instance, you you're charged with attempted murder, so you actively do something and it is motivated, and they can prove to something that is, something that has to do with ethnicity, creed, race, then they attach that on top. By itself, hate crime has to be attached with something else that showed action with this, and they put it together, they add it to it. So when you hear, he was accused of hate, he was charged with hate crime, he must have done something, and in the process, let's say, they could prove that it was motivated by disliking a group of people belonging to or being members of whatever. So let's go back to these guys here. But I don't see that happening here. And it says here that he saw the opportunity, symbolic to Black Lives Matter movement, and the black hand symbol associated with the Mexican mafia, charge alleged. According to Los Angeles Times, Tarskak was sentenced in 2001 to 30 years in prison for carrying out crimes while working as a federal informant. He was recruited as part of a 1999 case that eventually brought down charges against members of the Mexican mafia, a gang that he admitted he had joined in 1990. I don't think you can join a black mafia unless you are black, or a gang. The same here, a gang, Mexican mafia. I don't think you can if you're just if you're not Mexican. During his time in the mafia, he said he authorized assaults of individuals with infractions of Mexican mafia rules and collected taxes from street gangs and drug dealers in return for Mexican mafia protection and permission to engage in narcotics trafficking. He also said he murdered a man in 1990 while he was in Folsom Prison and authorized the murder of another man in 1998, according to documents. Chauvin was hospitalized following the attack, but was said to be in stable conditions as of Saturday. I hope he will be okay and he will survive. Why? Well, he's serving for something that is, if you celebrate, then I don't know what to tell you. That's something that a criminal tried to kill a guy who's serving penalty for something that he was convicted of doing. So here it is. We got Chauvin. Now, he is in Tucson. Why is he not in Minnesota or somewhere close to his, hometown? Is that the only correctional facility? It's not even a high, high security facility. He was at one previously, and then he was put in a medium whatever, and this is what happened. Well, what can you do? Next time you give him an apartment in Hilton, I guess. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.